Hi guys, my name is Diana, and this month InnoGames TV is dancing into May. So let's see what we have in store for you on this episode. We start the show off with T and Kai from the Forge of Empires team, who explain to you guild expeditions and the new historical questline. Then we move over to Timon, who does a little question and answers for you guys. Last but not least, we do a small recap on our recent art exhibition. Now let's go to our first dancers, T and Kai from the Forge of Empires team, which will tell you about the new guild expeditions and the new historical questline. Enjoy!
The gate and the valley and temples and... What? T, wait, what are you doing? I'm trying to concentrate here on this new guild expedition thing.
Oh, that's interesting. But aren't you wondering why I'm dancing?
I stopped wondering years ago. T, this is about power. Guild power.
I'm glad you asked. I'm dancing because we have the Isadora Duncan historical questline starting on May 19th to the 27th. Isadora Duncan is known as the mother of modern dance. Learn about her life by playing through the questline and get a portrait of Isadora at the end.
Well, I guess it was quite interesting. But you know, T, I really need to get back to this here. Guild Expeditions is a new way for Forge players to play together with their guildmates. Every week you find hidden treasures in the jungle, solve your expedition map, collect expedition points for your guild, and in the end you get precious guild power to level up your guild. It will come out on mobile and browser on May 11th.
What you doing?
What? Shh, T, quiet. I'm getting the guild power. T, told ya, it isn't dangerous.
Well, Timon isn't dancing, but let's give the guy a break. After all, he's all alone now that Oliver moved to another InnoGames team. So let's see how he answers your Elvenar questions.
Hello Elvenar players! My name's Timon and I'm one of the game designers of the Elvenar team. Today I try to answer some of the most urgent questions you ask in the forums. So let's start right away. Question number 1 comes from Italy. Player Caio wants to know if there are any plans to add something like a daily login bonus system for those active players that are playing every day. Well, we are considering it. It's not so much about if we will add it at some point, but more about how exactly and when. If you have some specific ideas in mind, now is the perfect time to discuss them in the forums, since at this stage we can easily integrate your suggestions into our plans. Question number 2. Eleonora Zero from the Netherlands asks if we could improve the player distribution on the world map. You know, we receive a lot of feedback from players that have empty player spots around their city on the world map. That makes it harder to find trading partners and to give and get neighborly help. So, of course, we are working on this problem, and actually, we try to tackle this problem in several ways. So while I can't announce anything precise today, be sure you will hear something about this quite soon. Next question. Pat du 33 from France asks if we'll make the quest to build the Magic Academy optional again. Many players told us that they are not completely satisfied with the spells feature yet, and consequently they don't want to build the Magic Academy, which is what the quest asks you to do. We listen to your feedback, and our answer is not to make the Academy and the quest optional. Our answer is that we try to come up with even better spells. We want every player to enjoy our spells, and we have to admit that we are not there yet. But we are working on new spells right now, on effects that we came up with specifically after looking into all the feedback you gave us. So to all of you who were not immediately impressed with the spells, we hope you'll give them a second chance. And the final question for today comes from Anathema A in Turkey. Will there be any improvements on Ancient Wonder benefits? Because, for example, the Dwarven Bulwark is not powerful enough for us, so we do not use our city space to place it. Well, my answer is, if enough players express their reasonable dissatisfaction with an Ancient Wonder, then we will look into the numbers again and adjust them. However, we are always very cautious with number changes, since many players rely on stable numbers in this economy-driven game. In the case of the Dwarven Bulwark, I can tell you that we are currently considering several improvements for the battle system, and adjusting those effects is certainly one of them. But we are thinking more in packages than in single adjustments, and I can't tell you yet when the next package will arrive. So that's it for today. Thank you for your questions. I'm sorry that I have to be somewhat shy with unannounced features, but you know, that's also somehow part of the fun. You never know what comes next in Elvenar. That's why I always tell you at the end of our TV episodes, keep on playing.
Now it's your turn to dance with this next video on our art exhibition, so let the beat drop.
InnoGames followed up last year's exhibition with Computer Fever, an art exhibition showcasing personal works and selected pieces from our game studios. But the event offered more than just art to see. Attendees had the chance to participate in a silent auction, get insights on their favorite games, and in a way, thank the artists.
It's a big thank you for them. And it's also a possibility to display the art that normally people don't get to see when they play a game.
It's really nice to give the artists of InnoGames the opportunity to show their personal works to people, because every artist really loves to do stuff for themselves and not often has the chance to show it to other people. So it's kind of great for everybody.
It was a one-of-a-kind event filled with many activities from various workshops and the chance to win a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork. In the end, we collected €2,000 for the Gaming Aid initiative.
Well, I hope you enjoyed dancing, because that was it for this month's episode of InnoGames TV. If you like this episode, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll bring you the latest news on all our games. Bye!